Cannon, Caper, Westfire, what up? Real quick, real easy. Yo, one take this shit. I said, I'm having thoughts of having dope piling. That's intercepted by visions of skinny blocks, one way scepter and row housing. You ain't built a ball if you claiming no fouling. My network ain't social and we ain't profiling. You ain't got like my status is still posted. Your honey going nuts, the reason you feel roasted. You built for tough, that's cool, I will focus. You fake sick niggas get cured with real doses. I ain't talking perks if you pop.
What it is, everybody, it's Master Lee TV. We back for the fact. Hope y'all staying healthy out there. Y'all know how we do it. Been gone for a little minute, man. But hey, look, things happen. You know what I'm saying? We back for the fact. Hey, rest in peace to my man Steve, man. Rest in peace to the homie Big Steve. You feel me? But anyway, let's get into this, man. Oh, and it's Taco Tuesday. Y'all know how we do. I always show y'all what I got. You know what I mean? Taco Tuesday, but we doing the spinach wrap thing today. You know what I'm saying? We doing spinach wrap. We got a little avocado, some shrimps on there, some tomatoes, some little arugula. You know what I mean? Y'all know how we do it. You feel me? Y'all, hold on, let me. Y'all know how we do it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep it clear. And look, y'all know we keeps the water. Y'all know we keep the water. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's talk about Geechi, Gotti, and John the Don. First of all, sidebar, shout out to URL. You know what? It's been brought to my attention that the URL is a monopoly. Y'all just ping ponging. Y'all got this joint 2-4 hours, man. 2-4 hours. But anyway, that's the sidebar. We want to talk about that. Let's talk about this Geechi, Gotti, and John the Don, man. Good battle. Good battle. And I'm going to get into why I felt like this battle got very good towards the end, especially in the second round. I love the second round by both of these gentlemen. This second round was tough. But let's get into it. Geechi come in the first as Geechi. And this is my thing about Geechi's first. Geechi's first, he started off strong, but then it started getting a little choppy a little bit within it. Like, Geechi, listen to me real quick, Geechi. And I ain't want to tell nobody how to get the bag. Shit, I ain't want. But Geechi, you might want to slow down. You might want to slow down, because I feel like your first wasn't as well-rounded as it could have been. I felt like he was some of Geechi's bars, he was coming back, but it was, all in all, it was a good solid first round. He came out with the grab the coochie line with Trump, the use a bitch. He's had a perfect setup with that, with the domestic violence angle. Y'all know what they used on John. You understand what I'm saying? Find this baby lamb next to a Tech 9. Just ignorant. Just straight ignorant. I'm still on top of this bitch after I'm done busting, but these pumps is useless. Like, he was going in. One of my favorite lines that he had in this first, though. Niggas like you and DNA be happy to talk crazy to niggas like me, cause y'all can disguise it as all rap. That joint right there, I felt like I was talking straight to a street nigga who was having issues with niggas playing with him. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Y'all ever ran into one of them, or ever felt that way? But like, these niggas keep playing with me, like, cause they know I can't do what you know what I mean? I felt you. I felt Geechi on that, man. Geechi had an all-around good first, but like I said in the beginning, it was a little choppy. John's first, you can tell John is strategically surgical with this bitch, Jake. You know what I mean? He's good. He first, you see it, he come out, prep, wavy jack, and every other act that I laid down. He started talking about his accolades. Then John letting y'all know, stop playing with him. John is saying, stop playing with him. Come at him about being champion of the year, head still held to the clouds. Bow. Now you the reigning champ. You feel me? Geechi. Of course they gonna talk about my man Geechi with the bundles. I got bald heads, business is booming. And then he had a mean parallel universe. Shout out to my man Danny, man. He had a mean parallel universe game. Couldn't weave the extensions that almost got him out of there. I felt John, first round, had to give it to him. More well-rounded. I feel like Geechi in the first wasn't as sharp as he normally is. But the second, I call this the Tay-Rock factor. And Geechi been doing this a lot lately in the second. Taking it to that next level. Because I feel like he felt that John's momentum. John had that momentum in the first. Geechi come out with the rebuttals. You can tell he's listening to John. He's spitting things that he felt like John stole in the second round. Begins it with the organized crime. I heard that from Shine. The Bayloke joke, I heard that from Surf. So now he's getting that momentum back. He getting it back. You feel me? He had a Johnny Bravo line that was hard. Let it clap on him. And then he had a mean... he had a mean line, and then he begins to take off. He had this line where he said the gun go, ba. Y'all see how the gun be stuttering on a stand like Corey Wise? Oh, and when he said it, even the crowd paused like, what the fuck this nigga just say? Did this nigga just say? And everybody, hey, watch when they see it. Shout out to Netflix. Watch when they see it. But when he said it, it was just like everybody it was a haymaker, man. Because nobody was expecting that. And then after this is when the battle, to me, begins to get very, very good. Because then Geechi begins to compare himself as a street dude, right? To John as just a battle rapper. And he begins to paint that picture. You a vet in battle rap, I'm a vet in the streets. This is Geechi's clever angle to come at John. You feel me? When I had beef with a nigga, I showed up at his front door. That's how I showed I had delivery. This is how he starting to paint that narrative. You follow what I'm saying? Everybody in the room following my command during the robbery. That's crowd control. You follow me? He's doing that compare and contrast. You follow me? That compare and contrast. My head held high in the courtroom. That's stage presence. Like Geechi gets the wigging in the second. You feel me? If a round ever went over a nigga head, I made sure it didn't the second time. Like Geechi begins to paint this narrative, and I'm like, all right, Geechi not playing, and he leaves. He leaves in that second. You know what I mean? I personally gave Geechi the second. So now I'm thinking, okay, it's 1-1. But this is what makes the battle so good, though. Even in John's second, because John's second wasn't bad. John begins to attack Geechi's believability. You feel me? And he begins, and I shout out to John because John actually said this in this interview, right? He begins to answer Geechi. And this very rarely happens in battles. Most of the time, somebody had their material, another person had their material, and you know it's a good battle. But this was actually literally like a conversation. It was like everything that Geechi said in his second, or Geechi said beginning of his second, John was replying to him, and it was like an actual conversation. You know what I mean? And with Geechi saying everything that he said as far as that compare and contrast, John answers him coming at his believability. You feel me? And he starts talking about, you really did this and that. He start bringing up his old bars. You really killed the nigga and hugged his mother at the funeral and all that. He starts really attacking it. And then he tells him, if he tells on himself for views, imagine what he'll do for us free. Like he, and let me get this straight. I gave Geechi the second, right? I definitely gave Geechi the second. But it was an edge on the second because John answered him so well. And this is where John, you got to be careful because I felt like he kind of used an angle that I feel like he's going to be able to use for Surf when he starts talking about Geechi getting out of jail. Jail was overcrowded. Never blew trial, you know what I mean? And then he gets to talking about he gets to talking about all the Crip stuff, and I'm like, okay, he can use this angle for Surf. Is he kind of showing Surf what he got for him? Because now I feel like Surf watched it. Of course, Surf watched it, and Geechi and Surf are kind of similar. You follow what I'm saying? Is he kind of showing? Because we know we going to get the Geechi and Surf comparisons. You follow what I'm saying? But John, he gets to talking about his man who got jumped in Houston. And then he had a mean line. He just like Cap, he ain't really stand for the flag. He just did it for the check. Like he had a mean John Madden. But like, I gave it to Geechi in the second, but Geechi edged the second. But once I heard John's second, I'm like, damn, these niggas are having a real fucking, like, this conversation is really like between a street nigga and a battle rapper going at it. You understand what I'm saying? It was a perfect conversation. We got to talk about it because it was just like, damn, like, okay, I like this battle. It was like a perfect convo. You know what I'm saying? But going into Geechi's third, this is what I love about Geechi, man. Geechi, and he, once again, like I said, he did this in the Arsenal battle. When Arsenal came at him, he answers in the next round. He answers. So if let's say somebody says, yeah, your mother was a crackhead or you ain't do shit, and then I say back like, hey, and it leaves somebody with the question of, damn, is that true? Geechi is able to answer that. He's able to, and that's what he did with this Houston situation. Because even after John said what he said about the Houston situation with his friend or his Crip homie being beat up, Geechi answers it with the Houston bar. I seen the footage. Cuz beat both of them up. So now he answers that with another rebuttal. We gotta give Geechi credit for his rebuttaling skill. We just got to. You know what I'm saying? Then he goes at Loso. And this was tough, man. He goes at Loso, and then he says how John put him up against Briz and got his ass kicked. It's funny how he put him in the water and he wasn't ready. Oh, you John the Baptist for my, you know what? For y'all who be going that, you know what I'm saying, my Christian battle rappers, shout out to my Christians, you know what I'm saying? Jesus, y'all already know how we do. For y'all who be going at my man, for my Christian battle rappers, y'all sure be knowing this Bible, man. Y'all be knowing this Bible. You feel me? But anyway, Geechi had a nice third round, man. Judge wanted to give me 7. I told him that's a week. You feel me? He had a strong third. Ended the third with a mean line. Your family don't want to invest in a nigga, but as soon as you gone, they want to give you a GoFundMe. Like, everybody felt that. I mean, Geechi has that way of hitting you with them real life bars. But I gotta keep it real. John's third, he continues surgery. You every fucking bar Y'all know what Geechi say. Every fucking bar. But I missed the everything else. And right there, I knew, okay, John sees his opportunity. You feel me? And then he starts going back at chopping at that believability. You saying shit your homies did only made you a witness. Then he's telling him, this was ill, John. I gotta give you your credit. This was ill, John. B Magic, Rum, now you, probably sue, probably sue next. That should verify how I got all these niggas blue check. Come on, John. Come on, John. Then I ain't gonna lie. Towards the end, he gets into this flow. Kawhi Leonard, I took it beyond rap just to make a way with the Clippers. He gets into this flow. Since I'm bringing water LA, I'm a Laker nigga. Lakers, Clippers. Either way, you getting Staples Center. Like, he just... John in the third, man. I had John 2-1. John 2-1. And I feel like... I'm sorry. I feel like he should get served at some point. We gotta come on. I feel like he should get served at some point. I feel like John has proved himself time and time again. And I would like to see what he has to say to Surf. He gave Surf a little shot at the end. I saw you, John, close range. You know, it's my favorite line. Close range. You feel me? This was a good battle, man. Geechi, I feel like it was some of it, his round was choppy, and like you could tell you were seeing Geechi getting some of his rhymes back when he was coming. You know what I mean? And I don't want to see Geechi choke. I don't. Geechi, you've been crushing. You've been doing the Tay-Rock thing. Remember, Tay-Rock was taking niggas, you know what I'm saying, never choking, and then ended up choking against Pat. Geechi, I don't want to see that. You feel me? I don't want to see that, Geechi. You know what I mean? Like, hey, keep doing your thing, but to be honest with you, as of right now, it's probably Geechi. Let me see. It might be Geechi, maybe Danny, T-Top. Not too sure. Who y'all seeing as champion of the year so far? Because right now I feel like Geechi might just run away with it again just because he keeps fighting and putting up good fights. And obviously, you can lose, I guess, some battles or have good battles or good losses and win champion of the year. I mean, it's about the quality of the battle. The quality. You know what I mean? And we gotta keep it real on Master League TV, man. But look, how y'all feeling about John and Surf? I want to hear what John may have to say to Surf. I want to hear, do y'all? Because he definitely throwing them shots. Or do y'all think this was just because John couldn't get Surf or hasn't gotten Surf yet, Geechi was enough? What y'all think? You know what I mean? What y'all think? Hey, 2-1 John, man. John, you surgical with this bitch, Jake. You surgical. Master League TV, peace.